Oh shit! Senor only have a son. That shit was crazy. They did right by Senor Pink. Anyway, we start off this chapter. Princess and Leo, they have the little spat, the little pissing contest and shit like that. I think Leo likes the princess likes Leo. More so the princess likes Leo. And you know, when you like somebody, you treat them like shit. You know what I mean? Which makes no sense. But that's what we do. Anyway, they arguing and shit like that, and they said that Leo is the only one she treats like that. She wanted him to carry her. If you look at the part where he's carrying her, right? She says, my legs hurt. He says, you can heal the shits and run. You know what I'm saying? We got to get the fuck out of here. But the Beetlejuice, he said, we got to get the fuck out. He said, we can't argue with it. He said, just carry it abroad, right? So he's running out with her, right? And you see Beetlejuice looking over at her, right? And she's on his back. She got a big ass grin on her face. Look at her face. She got a big ass grin. She couldn't wait. Anyway, we cut to the Senor Pink Frankie fight, right? Frankie's putting some work in. Senor Pink, he's taking some of it, but Senor Pink keeps hitting him with his damn suplexes. I mean, he's hitting him with them damn suplexes. Oh, he's hitting him with the damn suplexes. All his hoes in the background. We love you, Senor Pink. He got so many damn hoes in the background, right? And they just each hit them. He hit themselves with with these attacks 30 times, all these punches. You know what I mean? Anyway, they said that they trying to prove their manhood and shit like that, and they're gonna take each other's attacks and shit like that. Frankie says, go ahead and give me your best shot. Basically, he went on the damn Pat Benatar tangent. He said, hit me with your best shot, fire away. And if you can take me out, you the bigger man. But if not, which you won't be able to, I'm going to kill you with the next attack, right? So Senor Pink says, all right, you got a deal. He says, let me hit you with this shot. Then Frank said, go ahead. He rides up this building, up this fucking building. I mean, swam way up this building, shoots up maybe feet in the air, comes right down, and super suplexes the shit out of Frankie. I mean, this was ridiculous. And he back is still flesh. He said, so he knows where to hit Frankie. But what's weird is even though Frankie's got new arms, I don't know why he can't reach for his back now. Because he could just take his hand, reach behind like this much, and then make the other hand come out his hand. But I guess he don't want to take no more flesh off. You know what I'm saying? I can understand that. Why hurt yourself even more? It might be his spine that needs to stay intact also. So that might be the reason why. But other than that, he shouldn't be able to feel too much pain in the fight, other than his back and his face, you know what I mean? Just the top, just his head and his back. That's it. Okay, anyway, Senor Pink, I think what he does is, and it looks pretty apparent, he does these suplexes, he's turning the part of the ground that he hit into a puddle. So he swims, but the right where you hit is actually stays solid. So that's how he's getting out of the way of it. Anyway, he gets back up, he stands up, and he said, let me see what you got. And basically he says, I fell, because he sees Frankie gets back up. He's like, oh shit. And he said, damn. He said, well, I'm done. I gave you my best shot. And Frankie starts beating the shit out of homeboy. He beat the brakes off this boy. Now, up to this point, right? Because this is the review, so I'm going to go ahead and give you the real. This chapter seemed like shit to me. The Leo and Princess thing, it was just a gag. It was kind of fun it was kind of fun just like for a split second. I mean, it wasn't too bad, but that gag wasn't really doing it for me. The Senor Pink Frankie fight never been that good. Senor Pink had the cool power, but it's never been used to the type of a scale where we thought, oh shit, this guy is great. But they're gonna redeem it, and Frankie runs right through the dude. So we got a whole chapter dedicated to a fight that we really don't need to see. Senor Pink, come on now, you know what I'm saying? Senor Pink seemed like a shit character to me. not shit, but just not all that good. When I first seen him, I was like, okay, well, he looks weird and he looks dumb, but you know, we got a lot of good characters that look kind of funny. That's what the Oda does. Backstory. So basically, up till now, I'm thinking this shit. We get his backstories other than just a couple of cool moments, and that's pretty much it. We get his backstory. He's talking about this girl. What's her name? Lucianne. And the name of his attack is Baby Buster. Keep that in mind. He remembers the day that he met her. Now, it's raining the same way it was then, and that's what brought up the memories. Anyway, he's with this girl. She asked him what he does for a living. She said that she hates pirates. He says, I'm a banker, because he didn't want to know that he's a pirate. She said she hates pirates, right? So anyway, they get married and everything. So they probably didn't have a life together after that, you know, whatever. They have a baby. The name is Gimlet. Gimlet sounds weird to me, but hey, maybe it's Asian or Japanese, should I say? Yeah, Japanese. We're gonna stick with that, being politically correct. Anyway, the baby dies later on. Now he's out doing his pirate thing because he's with what you call Gladius and Match Vice. They shoot, you know what I mean? Shooting shit up. He goes back to his wife, and she's like, "Yo, the baby dead." Dead? What you talking about? She said he got a fever. He got this and this and that, and he died. And then she also called him and said, "Where do you work?" He said, "I work at the bank." She said, "You don't work at no fucking bank." I called the bank up, and they told me you don't work there. No, I work at the secret bank. You know what I mean? Like, he's trying to figure out what the fuck to tell her. And she's mad because the baby just died. So she's already, and then she finds out this dude that she's with, that she's been married and been with for at least a substantial amount of time. Maybe it's been 5 years, who knows? But at least it's a substantial amount of time, has been lying about who he really is. You don't know where he works. What is he doing when he's out? You know what I mean? It's not just about where, you know, what job, because it's a lot of implication behind it. What the fuck was he doing gone for a whole week or for a whole month or however long he was doing? You know what I'm saying? Who is he really? You know what I mean? So she runs out trying to get away from that guy because she said, "Leave me alone." She's trying to leave the dude. And being that, I think because it's raining, that's what I think it is, it caused a landslide. It fell on her and left her in a vegetative state. Now she just sitting there and he is fucked up. And he got to know that he's part of the reason why that happened to her. Had he not lied about his lifestyle, that wouldn't have happened. Also, him being out doing the pirate, even though she said she had pirates and he was in the lie, what happened to his son? Maybe he had been able to save his son, or at least would have been there would be when he died. So he's all jacked up, and she's a vegetable. So anyway, he puts on this. Oh, I didn't even recognize. He puts on this baby bonnet, like pretending to be the son, like, "Yo, your son is here," and all that other dumb shit. And her face curls up a little bit. Shit, I think they probably got the translation a little bit wrong because they said vegetative state. If you're a vegetable, that doesn't mean you brain dead. That means you done. But yeah, her face went up a little bit, and then he started putting on the bonnet with the pacifier in his mouth. So that's how he started dressing up like he does now. Got a full-on smile. He's walking around the streets like this. Man, people in the what's his name? And Diamante laughing their ass off at him. Everybody's laughing. He's wearing a diaper and that put a smile on the girl's face, and hopefully she'll come out this coma. I'm guessing by now she's dead. I'm thinking they meant that she was in a coma, but maybe she kind of just, or she lost part, or she lost or she was paralyzed. Because if I'm not mistaken, you're a vegetable. You just a vegetable, and that's it. You know what I mean? But I'm guessing at this point in time, she dead. Anyway, that's why he wore his clothes, and he just let himself go. You see how fat he is now? And he got beat, and that was it. And even when he got beat, he's not even concerned with him, losing and being hurt and shit like that. he's still thinking about, you know, his ex-wife or his old wife. All the girls run over there to save him. Senor Pink, daddy, you know, and all that kind of shit. Frankie rubs it off. He's like, man, I just told, you know, whoop this guy's ass. I'm done. He said, maybe you can give me that backstory next time we meet or whatever, because he fought like a man even though he got his ass whooped. I'm gonna go ahead and get this chapter to the 5 out of 5. And I know what you're saying. Earlier, you were shitting on it. You said this seemed like shit. I first saw the backstory, that back, y'all. When I first saw the backstory, I said, please let this be quick because this ain't even no real relevant fight, to be honest. And it kind of wasn't. But the Baby 5 backstory was good. It was quick. They got it out the way. You know what I mean? The this backstory was longer. Took half the chapter. But it was good. This shit was good. Now think about it like this. We see a weird ass character wearing diapers and shit like that. He's fat and he's got all these girls behind him. It was weird as hell what's going on. You know what I mean? And when they did the backstory, it showed everything from A to Z how he wound up like he is now. The pacifier, him dressing up like a baby, you know, wearing a diaper and all that shit. His wife, how he became basically he broke down. He started building himself up as his baby because that's what was his connection with his wife, and also where all these women come from. Remember, he's a pirate, so he gets money, and he's known. You know, he's part of Doflamingo's crew, so obviously he can get hoes. And you're like, why he got all these hoes? He's trying to make up for the loss of his wife, so he's fucking all these hoes back and forth, left and right. Just trying to make losing his wife. And really, them hoes don't mean nothing to her in comparison to her. That was crazy. Yo, you can't recover from it. It's just unlike. And when they say vegetarian, like brain dead, if I'm not mistaken, okay, maybe, okay, we're going, okay, I'm not a doctor. I could have it wrong. But vegetative state, you pretty much gone. But maybe that's sort of like the can come back. But more than likely, you're gone. But anyway, that's in your Pink flashback, though. Because I might be the only one that's, you know, that got touched like this by that. Because I'm looking at Senior Pink like an ass for that. A lot of characters in One Piece look weird and whatnot. They explain from top to bottom how he got the way he is. Why is he fat? He let himself go because he's not even focused on nothing but the girl that he lost. You know what I mean? I think he was probably way more powerful back then than he is now. Because he just let himself go. It's just like, okay, now I'm just a pirate. He just went to the pirate life, put all himself into the pirate life, like just because that's what he was doing when he left the girl or whatever. It's like, fuck it, I don't have no girl now, and I'm lost basically half my damn mind. I'm going all the way over life. But he ain't even putting in that much work in it. He just there just to basically just fucking hoes and whatnot. Even though, like I said, that, you know, that flashback wasn't random because we got other flashbacks like that. But we didn't flashback for it, but flashback. It was random in this. They did right by him. So we see where the hoes come from, why he looks like that, why he is out of shape, all that. Why he can't fight worth a damn. They did right by his flashback. I can't even front. That I was like, okay, good. I think I'm gonna send you a Pink fanboy now, to an extent. I like his character, but I'm not huge on him. I can leave him now, but they did right by him. But anyway, go ahead and leave your comments, like the video, and subscribe, because I can't eat. I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke, and you got the power to change that. Send your Pink, my